Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I've had a couple of requests to do a Vi game, so I thought this was a really good one to show you. Talking about a bit about Vi, the way you want to play it, play style, the mindset, but also really good early game here from myself in terms of tracking the enemy jungler and dragon control. So Vi is actually one of the best junglers in the game to get early dragons, like as soon as it basically spawns. So that's my priority always when I play Vi. I always think about create my jungle path and around how can I get dragon as soon as possible. So what do I actually think about going into this game? My actual original game plan is we'll actually just get into here. You can visualize it a bit better. So we're starting bot side right here. We have a Zyra Khan into Misfortune and center bot lane. So my original jungle path that I'm thinking here is I want to do blue, Gromp, Wolves into red into a bot gank, and this would be really good because it will hopefully burn some summoners or even get a kill. I can follow up with Rakan CC with her W, and shutting down Misfortune early will make her absolutely useless. She's like a lane bully, and as well as getting Zyra kind of scale up, they can get absolutely out of control, and that also helps me if I get them ahead, then I can get dragon. But I actually switch out my game plan. So that was my game plan going into from champ select, and then when I start coming here and then I like literally get out of base, start walking up here, I actually think, all right, actually I'm going to switch out to potentially like trying to get like an early kill on the Alawi, get my Kled rolling, and then I switch my focus to completely bot side. So I mean, like in hindsight, like if it still works, this game plan, I do this game, but I still think that potentially should have been my game plan going into this game. But I did end up switching it out, so I ended up starting bot side. So let's jump into the game here. Also, runes that I go on Vi, I really like Howler Blades. It just works so well when she jumps in with her Q ult. Use all your burst auto attacks, your E's, and then that's it. That's all your damage, and Howler Blades helps you get those auto attacks off just a lot better. Get your W passive thing going as well. Sudden impact, because obviously after you do your Q. And Eyeball Collection, you can switch this out for Zombie Ward. I like to go Zombie Ward if I'm versing a jungle matchup where I feel like I have control over. Say if I'm versing tanks or something like that, but I am versing a Lee Sin, so I'm just like, alright, I'm just going to go play the kills game, get Eyeball Collection. Relentless Hunter, you don't really want to go anything else here. Relentless Hunter is the one where you heal from ability damage, and I mean, yes, you do ability damage, but you just want to be getting around the map as much as possible. And then I go Triumph and Alacrity. I like these runes the most on Vi. Triumph just helping you jump in there, do all your burst. You might survive on like, 10% health, and that will be from Triumph. And Triumph is just so good in those skirmishes because you can literally win skirmishes and games even off that. And then I like Alacrity here, just trying to get more attack speed. Again, I'm going full attack speed with Triforce build. I just want to just absolutely just one-shot people. But if I'm versing a heavy CC comp, I change this to Tenacity. And then I go attack speed, adaptive force, and armor because I'm against the Lee Sin jungle matchup, and I mean they have a lot of AD champs anyway. Alright, so let's jump into this game here. So yes, again talking about my game plan. No invade happens, and now I'm starting red because I want to do a 3 camp to get level 3, which is red into blue into Gromp. So you see here how right here I see the bot lane come and leash this, so I actually know that Lee Sin has started blue, which is actually sort of stuffing up my game plan now, because that means that if I look to gank Alawi top here, Lee Sin is going to be also here. So it's going to be like a match 2v2, and like I just don't feel comfortable in doing that, like again based on my original game plan. Like I don't want to make the game messy. I don't want to have to burn my summoners. Like maybe we might win it top lane 2v2. Like Kled is very good in terms of skirmishes, and Vi's okay if I get the Q. But I'll show you what I do. So now, and this is all purely just changing my game plan on the fly. And this is as you'll learn, you become a better jungler. Watching like a lot of my videos, obviously, you'll start to be able to like adapt on the fly and stuff. So, all right, so I'm starting to ping here, so I know that he's done 3 camp bot side and red buff most likely. That's just the standard jungle path that he'll be doing. Alright, so what I want to do here, especially since where the wave is right now, like I actually can't really gank the Alawi. I mean, like maybe I can here, but remember I know Lee Sin's here, so my entire mindset is I'm going to ward this. I'm going to just ward it just to protect my Kled, and I need to go bot. Like, I really need to go bot right here. I'm going back to my original game plan. Like, I've lost my opportunity. So I start pinging, tell my team, on the way, bot. I get my boots of speed because I want to get there as soon as possible, and this will help me in the gank. Remember, I know Lee Sin's top, so look at this here. Lee Sin literally shows up here, and I think my Kled actually does die here, but don't regret this at all. Like, Kled, I pinged this a million times. Kled has the vision here. He knows Lee Sin's top. If he dies, that's his fault. I need to stick to my game plan. That's going to win us this game. So I look up here. I'm pretty disappointed in my Kled here, to be honest. Of all the pings and vision control I did for him, he still dies. Burns his flash. But whatever. Game plan. Let's get this right here. So my Rakan actually told me earlier that Senna, they fought bot and they actually don't have flash. So good communication by her. So I'm going to go on Senna. That's what we're going to go on. I have flash. She flashes W. She actually gets out of range of my Q here. So I just want to get the kill flash there. Exhaust her. And now I'm coming for the misfortune. She's trying to kill my Zai here. I probably should have watered the brush there to get maybe... I can cancel an auto attack, but that's still fine. I did have a control ward. Alright, help my team push this out. Now I'm going straight for top rift bot rift scuttler because I know that enemy Lee Sin's taken top rift scuttler. I'm very happy with that now. So 1-0-1 helped my bot lane. And then the biggest thing here is I'm going to start shutting them down. They have no summoners bot now, so I can start creating my jungle path around how I can re-gank them. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Alright, so I'm coming here to just get vision of deny. This scry knob so good because it just helps again if the Lee Sin comes here. And now that Lee Sin, so Lee Sin, like, I've taken Gromp off top, so the only thing he can get here is Wolves. I'd say most likely right now, and this is just in terms of tracking the jungler. He would have taken all his top camps, he does top scuttler, so I'm going to actually chuck one of my warding totems on here to help my bot lane again, and to help my bot lane because I know that Lee Sin's going to pop up on bot side, so they'll be able to see him. So that deep ward's really good opportunity to do that, especially since my bot had priority. So I had priority there, and look at this. Literally on cue, Lee Sin pops up, now he's on Gromp. So we know where he is. This is really good. This is just tracking like 101. Alright, so you think, alright, why don't you go Krugs here, Nathan? So the reason being is my jungle path now is I want to clear from bot to top, base, reset, come down here for dragon, look for a gank bot. Krugs is a little bit too inefficient for this path. I'm trying to maximize experience and gold as well as efficiency. Like, I can get my Krugs later. So we see we're tracking Lee Sin this whole time. So I also saved my pink ward. I didn't actually control ward here at all. I just didn't want it to die. Because, like, my control ward, if I place it here, there's nothing that it would have done. Because I knew my bot lane was going to base. They're in base now. So I want to save it to potentially help the Kled top. I'm trying to help Kled only through vision, not ganks. That's like my sort of mindset here. Just so he has, like, so he just Lee Sin. He just knows when he's coming. So I come here, clear my wolves, clear my Gromp. I start pinging because I know that... Lee Sin is not bot side 100% because he would have walked on these wards. He did wolves, now he's top side. So I'm starting to ping, using my pings right now to help my Kled. I'm constantly trying to help my Kled with vision control tracking the enemy jungler. Because if I keep ganking bot and Lee Sin's doing nothing top side, we will win this game. Alright, so I come here, Lee Sin tries to gank mid, we see him there, I place my control ward there, and I look to base because I want to go straight for dragon now. I'm going to, like, beeline it for drag, get my warrior, I'm again pinging Kled, get a longsword, 2 control wards, just so I know that dragon is safe. I see Lee Sin top here, so I'm like, alright, wanted to go do dragon. So Rakan actually tells me dragon's watered here, which is really good information. I would have checked it anyway. And what I'm going to actually do here, I'm going to bait it. Like, I don't want to be obvious. As a jungler, never be obvious. Like, right now, it's obvious that I'm going to do dragon. If they see me on dragon, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to be pretty sneaky. I'm going to try and waste their time and then go do Krugs and then come back to dragon. That's my mindset here. So come here, don't look to start drag at all, just clear the ward. Chuck a deep control ward here. deny the the blast cone there, and just come here, protect. The enemy bot can't do anything. Again, I'm helping my bot lane scale here, and I'm pretending right now that I'm doing dragon. So this is just not an opportunity right now. And you actually notice here, the Xerath actually comes to check me right now. So this might look insignificant, but I've wasted Xerath's time here, and now Rise has opportunity to push this lane in, and Xerath has to walk all the way back there. And if Rise now has opportunity to push this in, then we can go back and kill dragon. So this is like the really small things that adding up here, which is going to allow me to get this dragon. So I tell my team like Lee's bot side now, and I know Lee Sin's bot side because Blue's up and he spawned. And remember, I'm threatening dragon. Like, I'm making the enemy team react to me right now, even though I'm not doing dragon. I'm like, hey, we have full control bot side right here. My bot lane is stronger than your bot lane. You know, come Lee Sin, let's fight here. Let's try and whoops, I accidentally stuffed that up. You know, like Lee Sin, I want him to come here. I want to fight. Alright, so let's go back a little bit here so you can see what happens. Alright, so fight's breaking out here. I'm just trying to dodge some skill shots, just playing it pretty slow, waiting for the opportunity to queue. Center burns flash, everyone's scared here. This is great, we've burnt a bunch of flashes, and now I'm instantly thinking, alright, no more chasing, we don't have any vision, I want this Rift Skull, I want this dragon. We've forced them out. If they want to come back here, then I'm very happy to kill them. I have a red smite right here, we're all pretty healthy. The enemy team's burnt a bunch of flashes, and I know the enemy center is low. So come here just to do Rift Scuttler, and they're sweating now. They're like, oh, well, these guys are going to potentially, you know, get this. So come here, kill the Xerath, straight away back off, no chasing, free dragon. Alright, so yeah, so notice there like how I'm making the enemy team react to me. Like, if you're stronger, pressure and objective, and dragon is such a beautiful objective to, like, you know, gather the enemy team around to fight over. And like, they're gonna have to make a decision. Either you give it up to us, they'll get us for free, which they actually should have, but especially in solo queue, people just hate giving stuff up, so it's really easy to abuse that. Alright, so you notice my Cled's ganking bot here. I don't want to gank this at all. So Cled's coming here if they can make this play. But right now, my mindset, I need to re-clear my entire jungle, get red buff and everything. Base, I'll be level 6 and re-gank bot side. I want to keep pressure in this tower. I know that Rift Shield's coming up soon, but I want to just absolutely snowball my bot lane out of control here. That's my thought process. So they're actually really good. They killed 2 people. Bot there, starting to really be far behind. So actually pretty good job by my Kled there. Alright, you notice I actually ditch my Raptor camp. So again, game plan switching right now. Lee Sin just died. I have opportunity to go and take his red buff. If I deny Lee Sin red buff, I'll be level 6, and that'll be really big for me. So this is like all these little things that is going to slowly just choke out this Lee Sin, and I'm just going to be very far ahead of him. Like, really, I just need to ignore top this game. Alright, so I come here, take the red buff, and I'm looking to actually base right here. Alright, so my Cled's telling me he can 1v2, definitely don't want to go. So notice that I cancel my base here, so this is actually my slow decision making in my brain right now. I really need to clear my top side jungle because I'm going to go bot, so I think like, wait, why am I basing here? Like, I need to clear my bot side jungle. So yeah, a bit of brain lag right there. You literally just witnessed me basing. I wasted literally like 4 seconds there probably. Come here, take my blue. So I'm pinging Lee Sin's top side right now. I know that he's top 100% because he was just bot right here doing this gank, and he's going to come for his red buff, and he's going to be so disappointed that he doesn't see it because I stole it off him. But yeah, so I know he's at top 100%. I don't want to gank this at all top. I just want to clear my jungle, base, go bot side. Alright, so actually Xerath pops up here, and then I know obviously Lee Sin's here as well. Lee Sin actually shows here. I go straight on Lee, just trying to protect my Kled, get the kill on Lee Sin. Alright, now I know what happens here because I play this, but this is so painful to watch. This is my only mistake of this game, and I'm going to soak it up here because I was so pissed off. Just don't gank an Alawi. Just leave Alawi alone. I get baited so hard here. So let's see what Nathan does here, which is just really annoys me. So they're like just, you know, doing things, trying to bait them and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do this. I should just clear my bot side. Just clear, like, I actually, like right now, actually, my mindset right here is actually to not commit. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to get this. Rift Scuttler, just relax. I'm in a good position. I'm 202 of 7 kills right now. Go bot Nathan. Go bot Nathan. Go bot Nathan. I come here because this is just, you get sucked in. And like, Cled's like walking up. Rise is like saying, oh, I can ult. Like, he's low. I can get a Q. And just look how much damage this guy does to me. Like, it's so OP. And I die. And we die. Oh, this is so painful to watch, honestly. So I've literally just given double buffs to Alawi. My topside jungle's up. I can't go topside because I need to help bot here. So I've literally just shot myself in the foot so hard there. Alright, no, I actually decide. I'm like, no, I just need to clear this topside. I want this Gromp so bad. I'm sick of it. But it's actually good. Clegg gets a shutdown. That's really big for us. Alright, so trying to recover. I clear my Gromp. I clear my Wolves. Also, I bought Warrior as well. And now I'm buying Ninja Tabis because I want... they're pretty heavy AD comp with Senna, Misfortune, Lee Sin, and Alawi. So take my Raptors. Again, Raptors wouldn't have been stolen there if I didn't die to Alawi up there. Just another thing, that a consequence of that. Alright, coming to kill this overextended... Xerath. We get 2 kill. We get burn both his summers, which is really good for potential regank. Getting my Rise snowballing as well. Right, I'm thinking maybe I should help him push that out, but I'm like, no. Lee Sin might show up, and he does show up. Looking to base, get my Ninja Tabs, and where I'm pretty sure I want to go back bot side right here. Dragon spawning, so prepare for Dragon, get 2 control wards here. And I'm telling my team, need this Dragon, need every Dragon. Everyone needs Dragon. I need Dragon. Alright, so clear my Krugs first. I don't have ult for another minute or so, so my ganks are a lot less effective. Bot lane has priority here, which is good. Dragon spawning. I have 2 control wards. I have sweeper. I'm going to be able to control this pretty comfortably. Alright, so deny sweeper right now. They know we're doing dragon, so they're gonna try and try and trade Rift Herald for it, which I'm okay with. But my Cled's actually doing a good job to actually distract them right now. So Rise is coming here to dive this. I'm like, alright, just want to get this dragon. And now my mindset actually is, alright, if we can actually deny this Rift Herald from them as well, like, we're in such a good position in this game. So I go walk top here, decide to push in mid, pressure mid, make them react to the wave. And now I'm actually thinking we can even potentially literally get this Rift Herald. But then, like, it resets, so I'm like, alright, whatever. Remember, I learned from my lesson from the top thing there. I'm not even going to look top. I don't care about top at all. So right now I'm thinking, I'm danger pinging here. I think that I'm pretty confident Lee Sin's topside doing his red right here. So I actually use this opportunity. I don't go for the red because, you know, Lowy has priority right here. I don't want to do any crazy one. I want to save my ult. I maybe could kill Lee Sin, but I want to save my ult for bot. Like, I always try and think about the effectiveness of my ults, and that is most effective to break bot tower. So then we can switch sides of the map, start pressuring break top, and get Rift Herald. So I'm potentially looking for a gank actually on Xerath, because remember, I know he has no summoners from my last gank, but we sort of really mess it up there. Rise tries to go for an ult play. So just backing off here. Going to ignore the Alawi there, just clear my topside jungle. Give blue buff to my Rise. Alright, now I'm communicating with my team, my intentions. We break bot lane. Base in here, I want to buy actually a Sheen, because I actually don't have any mana item, like I don't have blue buff or anything like that. I think getting the mana item's actually alright, and I mean, I couldn't buy any. I think it's just more cost effective, just buy Sheen instead of starting to build like a Phage or something like that. Actually, I like Stinger, the first item, because I think, again, I love attack speed on Vi, just to get as many auto attacks off to utilize my passive and Halo Blades. Alright, so I tell my team to wait for me, but they don't wait for me. Like, Cled's pretty out of control at this point, so I'm like, alright, cool. I come here to potentially protect my team. And now I actually want my team to back off. Like, I don't want them to get this tower, so that's why I'm not trying to help them here. I probably should be back pinging them, tell them, like, hey, I want to actually get this Rift Herald, get this top tower. This is a bit of an overstay. Yes, you've killed Misfortune and Senna, but death timers are very low at this stage, and I want to be just keep being efficient, clearing my jungle. I don't want to help these guys, and the only way we're going to win this fight is if I'm here. So this is, again, partly my communication error. And now I'm like, sort of committing to this. I really should just be getting my Krugs and stuff. I should have just left this. And luckily, I actually was going to go over the wall there. Luckily, I didn't. So that actually potentially was another mistake of the game, actually. So I made 2 mistakes this game. Now I'm running for my life. Looking just clear my Krugs. And literally from that play, like right there, like we've literally just given the enemy team now an opportunity to get back into the game. They killed Kled, they killed Rakan, and we're going to potentially lose Rift Herald for it. So these are just the things, like, you know, communication is really important, and just game sense. So Xerath is mid now. We actually go in here with the Rise ult. This is pretty aggressive from me. I have to burn Flash defensively. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. I just wasn't looking at where the rest of my team was. Rakan didn't have ult. Like, that was not actually a smart play at all. So we push them out there, use this opportunity to push out mid. Dragon is actually coming up soon. So everyone's starting to, you know, ping it. So right now I'm creating my efficient jungle path around how can I get Dragon. And that is to clear Wolves, to clear Gromp, base, then we go do Dragon. Constantly trying to clear my jungle camps when I have the time to. Like right now there's nothing for me to do on the map. My team's looking to base, the enemy team's all in base. Just farm, be efficient. Alright, looking top, but I don't care about this Alawi at all. So Kled actually looks for another gank mid. Like, these guys are just making a lot of plays without me. I mean, partly, they are pretty far ahead. Obviously, I helped them get pretty far ahead, so it's not all just them. But, yeah, you know, like, I'd rather just be playing it safe, just getting Dragon and stuff here, but it's working, I think. Alright, so my team actually kills Alawi there, looking to take Dragon now. So Rise is split pushing in top now. I'm looking to potentially protect him, but again, like, there's nothing really much for us to do right here. Like, we need to wait for our team. It's 8 minutes, 40 seconds. Like, Baron's not up for a bit. And I actually wanted to get Krugs there, but if you saw, I actually failed my Q over that wall. I just wasn't used to the range. I didn't realize I had to charge it fully up. So now I am just going mid right here. I'm actually pinging my team. I actually want to contest the red buff right now since it's spawning soon. So my objective here is to push out mid, then come down here and, you know, contest red buff with my team since we're all mid. So pinging this, saying assist me. Actually, ideally want to give the red to the Xayah. Lee Sin actually shows here, but I'm very comfortable in the fact that enemy team 3 of the enemy team are bot. Lee Sin gets greedy, tries to steal it, insta-ult him, and he's dead. Alright, so this is good. My entire top side jungle is up now. I'm going to wait for Rakan to push this out, but the next objective for us is this top tower. I come here just to check for potentially wards, but I actually don't have a sweeper, so it's pretty useless. And look to give my Rise the Blue. I'm not going to help top right now because I'm pretty comfortable in seeing Alawi in the enemy bot lane mid. So, you know, they can take top tower. Baron spawning soon. I really should have just based here. Like, these guys were going to base anyway. So, I'm right. Sometimes I just get over antsy about, like, I've got to protect my team. But really definitely should base. Going to buy a Phage now, I believe. Get my control wards again. And then we can start pressuring Baron. Right, as you can see, 2 control wards. I get a dagger as well, get that attack speed. Danger ping my team. I don't like 2v5 situations at all. Right, so we see this Alawi alone. We can literally 4v1. Like, he can 1v2, but he can't 1v4. So coming down here, I think I saved my ult on him as well. I actually just missed my Q there. Yeah, we just get the kill really easily. He just doesn't have enough damage to 1v4 us. Right, so Alawi's dead now. Definitely want to be looking to go topside. I mean, they can't really take Baron anyway. Like, they're not going to be able to do it fast enough. And we can potentially contest that. Well, actually, Ryze doesn't have ult. But Kled and Ryze is very, very good for getting to Barons real quick. Alright, so notice my Kled walks in here. I'm looking to flank here. So, you know, I just don't run head on because I'm way better on flanks. Like, I have ult right now. I'm going to play pretty slow patiently. I know they're all here. I just want to try and force them into bad position that we can actually, like, you know, win this team fight. So playing slow, dodging skill shots. Missed my Q there. That was pretty miserable, but that's fine. I red smite the Lee Sin, get the kill on him. And the Senna gets away with her missed ability. Alright, now look to do Baron. Enemy team's all dead. We're very far ahead at this stage. Just looking to close this out methodically. I actually don't have smite, so I literally get this with an auto attack, but it's fine. Lee Sin wasn't up. Alawi didn't have flash, he couldn't go over the wall and just start ulting things, so a little risky, but still pretty confident in that play. So looking to use this opportunity to clear my jungle, get Triforce on my next base, which is a really big core item for this Halo Blades Vi build. Clear Wolves. I actually looked to a full clear, but I give my red buff obviously to my ADC because I'm such a good jungler. Alright, so Dragon's actually coming up soon, so I'm looking to actually base reset, get my Triforce, so I'm really strong for this fight. No way the enemy team can contest us. We're 20-6 with Baron, so we can constantly pressure in mid, make them react to it. Like, this is, I think, is this our 3rd or 4th dragon? 4th dragon. So definitely we have a lot of win conditions in this game at this stage. Kled's just going ham as usual without me. Like, my team's sort of just carrying me at this point, to be honest. But, you know, I like to think that I helped them a lot in the early game, so... Alright, so come here, look to potentially kill the Lee Sin. I go pretty ham here. This is potentially risky. I usually wouldn't do this, but I feel like I'm pretty strong because I have a stopwatch. So I actually bought stopwatch out of that base. I'm looking to build GA next because I really like to build GA when I'm really far ahead. And I love the stopwatch item because it just synergizes so well with their kit. Go in, use all your abilities. The enemy team will like, oh, I've got to kill Vi. Then I stopwatch. Then my team comes up and kills the rest of them. And then I can get out or re-engage with a Q. Alright, so looking to take Dragon here, but I need to back off. Alawi's not here. Like, my team's just not, like, trying to push or something like that. Like, there's a bit of bad map awareness going on here. This is a bit messy. Hit some of the Alawi tentacles, but this guy can no way 1v for us, and he's dead. We take the Dragon. Look to base now. I get a control ward, get a cloth armor. My team's again fighting, but I really want them. I think I'm pretty firm on them backing off. Yeah, lots of careful pings. I tell them me and Cled aren't there, which are like, you know, we're all strong, but you know, let's close this out methodically. No need to take a risk on taking that inhibitor. Spawn times are not that high at 24 minutes. Alright, so potentially, I don't think I actually should be doing this. This is a little bit greedy for me. I'm really trying to over farm at this stage. Like, I should be helping my team right now. Push this in, take the entire enemy Lee Sin jungle. But, you know, I'm getting experience in gold. That's still okay. It's not the worst case scenario. Like, our Baron's gone now, so, yeah, it's not like we urgently need to push. Alright, Cled's doing Cled things. Come up here now to help my bot lane get top tower. Chuck in some sweeper. I think I control ward over the ward here. Looking for a potential pick with my ult. I still have stopwatch as well, remember, so I'm very comfortable to like jump in and like one-shot someone and then stopwatch. So I just try and hit this tower, kill the tower, kill the tower. My Cled and stuff jumps in here. I go on the Alawi here, which is actually a bit of a mistake potentially. I could die here, but I still have stopwatch and Q, and yeah, I'm pretty happy to just keep kiting this guy. I go in with an ult. I still have stopwatch, don't need to use it, and this is basically game over. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this Vi gameplay. I mean, a pretty big stomp in terms of my team did a really good job in terms of closing this out after I, you know, helped them get kills in the early game. But I really want you to think about when playing Vi, how can I get dragons as much as possible? And also, I mean, I talk about this in like all my videos, the importance of having a game plan. Having a game plan, even if it goes wrong, you can learn from it. Like, that's why it's so important to have game plans. I mean, I can adapt to these game plans really quick because, you know, I've played thousands and thousands of games of League. So, you know, it just takes practice. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.